We're at KUAM-FM Agania, Guam, Academy of Our Lady. We have Principal Iris Gaza and also Sir Joseph Tesoro, who's a teacher. We're talking about the Lenten Reflection. It's online. This is the third one that they've done. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Iris.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let's go ahead and get right into it. So I know that we're doing these online reflections. It kind of started because of COVID, right? And all like the distancing and all that stuff. And so we're getting into the third one. Is this going to be the first online Lenten reflection or the second?
This is the second one. Yeah.
Got you. Right on. And so the theme is Change Our Hearts. Can you tell us a little bit about the theme?
Sure. So it actually stemmed from one of the song "Change Our Hearts." It's of course a church song, right?
Church song.
Or a song that you would typically hear at mass. And it just so happened to, when we were brainstorming, we were thinking of what would our focus be this reflection, and that song had come to mind. And it was fitting because of everything that's kind of happening in the world, on our island, between us kind of healing from COVID, right? What the island has gone through, moving toward getting past that, the issue with Ukraine and Russia, and then of course the issues that's currently happening on the island in terms of our Catholic Church, right? Mm-hmm. And we thought, well, what is it that we need? What is it that the people need, whether you're on Guam or off island? And really it comes down to changing our hearts. Because before anything outside can change, we have to change ourselves individually so that we can work toward making the world a better place to live in, right? So to get out of the, the worldly wasteland, which is part of the lyrics in the song. You know, we're leaving behind this wasteland so that we can move toward paradise, which will lead us there through the Lenten reflection or through Jesus' ultimate sacrifice with his resurrection. So that's kind of where we went, right. You know, kind of having to change our inner selves before we can be stronger so that we can change the environment around us, right? So that we can heal after everything that's kind of happening right now.
Yeah, that's so deep because I think, and I know this is an individual reflection, right? But I really think as a community, we need to do some self-examination and some reflection. I mean, just looking at the headlines with the drugs and the crime and everything. I mean, yeah, there's no doubt that we really need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. I know that you have a couple guest speakers too, Iris.
Yes. So we have Sister Simone Campbell. She is a really well-known advocate for social justice. She fights. She's a how do I say this? Joseph, maybe you can help me explain it better.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's like, no, that's all you, Iris. You got it.
It's all you. It's all you.
Principal.
She, like I said, she's one of the. She's a lawyer, right? But she's her primary role, her primary mission, I should say, is to advocate for social justice. Right? And so she's out there fighting for the various social justice issues. We wanted to have someone from, first of all, we wanted to try to have a religious, because it is a Lenten reflection, but also someone who is out there dealing with the issues that we all face today, right? So we thought, hey, why not ask Sister Simone Campbell, who Sister Angela, our president, was kind of working with, and it just worked out perfectly. We were trying to ask her to come for Advent, but she was she had other things. Yeah, she was busy, so it worked out perfectly, and she was able to do it for this Lenten reflection. And then our second speaker is Mrs. Agnes Malilay White. She's a graduate of the Academy, and she's basically someone who's gone through her own personal struggles. So we also wanted a layperson, someone who we can relate with, someone from Guam, and to help us give us more of a personal perspective of the things that she's gone through in life and how she's been able to change her heart for the better. So,
Sir Joe, are you looking at anything inside of yourself that you want to change for this reflection?
I couldn't change my hairstyle even if I wish I could. But yeah, but of course, I one of my things is I want to be more patient to my kids. Being a teacher teaches you to be more patient, definitely. So that's one thing that I really want to improve on and change my in my heart. But when Mrs. Gaza was speaking, I was just reminded of this famous Michael Jackson song. I'm sure you all know this, right? If you want to make a change, you have to take a look at the man in the mirror, right? So when he was talking about changing the world, but start from within, it just reminded me of that song. So yeah, so very fitting. Also very fitting because Lent is a time for introspection. Jesus went through passion and death and suffering, and then the victory of Easter. So we all hope to go through that as well, with all the things that happened to us personally and as a community, as an island, and as the world. And then hopefully we go through this and change our hearts and change the world as well in the process.
How's it work? So I know it's an online thing, Iris. Is there a Zoom link? How do people get in the reflection? And then is it? How does it work? I mean, do you kneel? Or are you praying? Or you listen to the speakers and then you do like a rosary or something?
Well, you could definitely kneel if it'll help you to kind of center yourself and be able to look in. But it is virtual, so you can really take it from anywhere. You can be on the beach, you can be at home, you can be at work and listening in. So all you really have to do is log on to or register at our link. It is tinyurl.com AOLG Lenten Reflection 2022. And or you can check our Facebook and our Instagram. It is and our website. It's all available there. And once you register, we'll send you the Zoom link and you can just sign on. And so it's really more of a webinar series style. So you'll have the opportunity to send us any questions that we can forward to the speakers.
Yeah.
But it's you don't have to worry about where you're at or whatnot. It's nice. Really just an opportunity to sit, listen, and just to reflect.
Are you encouraging students of Academy and other schools to attend?
Yes, it's open to everybody. Okay. Our students will have their own in-school Lenten recollection or Lenten retreat on Friday. And then, of course, they're always welcome to join us for the weekend one. So we wanted to, again, share this opportunity to our community, both here on the island and, of course, in the States, which is why we were able to, or around the world, actually. Yes. This is just why our timing was kind of around the time where it's not too late for anybody and it's not too early for anybody. It's like right in the middle of the morning here. So it's a really good time. And I think it's something that we all need, especially with everything that's happening, just to kind of stop and take a pause and give ourselves an opportunity to really look within so that we can become better.
And that's kind of a big part of Lent. I thank you guys for coming on. So it's on you guys' Facebook page, all the info, Academy of Our Lady, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
AOLG Lenten Reflection 2022. That's the tiny URL.
Got it. Iris, did you guys have regular graduation last year? And are you?
Yes.
You
did.
did.
We
Okay.
did.
Okay.
Well, not a regular, but we did have a graduation ceremony. It was limited. Each graduate only had about 3 guests, and they had to stay within pods. And so we're leaning towards something like that again this year. Right. Unless they remove that whole social distancing, then we're probably going to have to stick to the same protocols and keeping everybody in pods.
And you guys are, you're back to regular, normal at Academy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Sergio.
Thank you for having us. Thank you,
Ma'am Iris.
Thank you too. And as soon as I have that, Callaghan, I'll bring it over.
Yeah, Lurk. What's up, Lurk? There you go. Okay. Thank you, Iris. I'm sure she gets it all the time, right? I bet every function at Academy they got Pokey and Callaghan, right? That's okay. Hey, thank you guys. 7:14. We got to take a quick break. I don't want to come back. There's Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Jackson. Ketanji Brown Jackson. I know you